Welcome back, guys. Hopefully this works okay. Seriously? Yep, same with this. I am currently okay. I need my phone. Before I go further, hopefully it's not moving. Just need it. Oh, love the freeze. There we go. Okay. We need to change the stupid thing. Wish that wasn't glitched out. I think it only happens for Modern Warfare 2. It's always gotta happen for the game I love the most. Okay. Controller, not that I really need it for selecting a menu, but I'll work with it. Okay. There we go. Okay, so how this is doing is I am basically I'm not playing the game until this is gonna be a very weird countdown thing. We've got 10 minutes left, technically speaking, until season 4 should launch, and I am actually going to see how long it actually takes to work. But I am in Pacific time, so it should be 11 p.m. tonight, which is literally in 10 minutes. And then I'm gonna hop on GTA 5 a bit, maybe, and might do BeamNG. I have no idea. Now, the funny part about this is I've never actually streamed from the new house before, because it hasn't worked. I'm taking a huge risk with this, just because of the Wi-Fi usage. However, actually, is the date? Nope, can't use. June 10th. Great, that helps a lot. It's not gonna be super long, but it is gonna. I'm gonna try and book a good 30-45 minutes on it and see just what happens. It does look like it is actually dead smooth, so I might actually be able to stream when the Wi-Fi is decent, which is actually shocking because I might be able to bring streaming back. Of course, it depends on how much Wi-Fi gets used, because that was the original reason why I couldn't stream before, was because I used too much Wi-Fi. I didn't have enough bandwidth on the network. But this seems to be working. Now, if anyone's watched my videos from before when I did the last, actually, it would have been the videos that were Modern Warfare with Apex, or I mean with Pixel, and they were actually Apex videos. Those three, the last three that were uploaded that were with Pixel, those ones are the ones that are that was when I was doing the grinding on shipment 24/7 to get my 1,000 COD points, which quite literally I happened to make it to, and I don't know how I got another 1.5 tiers past that, because I didn't do that. I got a few skips while I was playing. I don't know how that worked, but it did. So that's just freaking bizarre. But I'm wearing a 142, got 1,000 points, which is what I needed to, which is what you need to get the battle pass. And obviously I wasn't gonna get 2,400 points. Wasn't gonna happen. Even if I completed the pass, so I didn't even bother trying. I shouldn't. If season 4 wasn't delayed, I wouldn't have gotten. I would have had to pay like $3 to get the to get the 200 COD points to get the next battle pass. It was that ridiculous, but I didn't have to, and I literally managed to grind out so hard that I wrecked my hand, and my pinky, I practically broke it actually about a month ago, and it was really weird, which didn't help because it didn't heal properly. So I am sort of, it still hurts too. That's the stupid part, is that it still has issues. Because I smashed it. I hit it on the right side, like it was my right pinky, and I smashed it on the right side of the knuckle on the side of my hand, really, really hard, on a round object, like on the side of like a cylinder object. So, like, you can tell how that would have hurt a lot, which it did. Um, I considered it broken because it basically was, aside from the fact that I could move it, it hurt like freaking hell, and I did have to splint it a few times because um, we kept messing it up because at the time we were full of idiots in the family. So that worked well. But I destroyed my hand playing grinding shipment. I got what 9 or 10 weapons maxed out in the game, and literally the only goal was to get 1,000 COD points, which was tier 48, which we did. And the second that I did that, I just stopped playing because my hand was gone. I couldn't move my right hand. My right hand was literally molded to the controller. I couldn't move it at all. I was playing till I was basically bleeding. When people say they played their guitar until their fingers bled, that was me playing Call of Duty. That was how bad it got. It hurt like freaking hell. So I was very merciful and grateful when the when I got to 1,000 points, because the second that I did that, I'm like, oh thank God, no more pain. I can go away now. I haven't played Call of Duty since. I've been outside working on my car. I've been cleaning up. I have a family friend and some family coming back home tomorrow. I have spent the whole day working on my room. We're getting a new vehicle, trade in new vehicle, you name it, on in the next week. And the Mac's dead, so not the one I used for editing, thank God, the really, really old one. It just died on me. So I might see if I can sucker someone into paying for a new one, because I know for a fact that I won't have the money for it. But the funny part is that out of absolutely all of this, even my 3D printer is broken. It wasn't even my fault. Like, it wasn't even a performance defect or something like that. It was the filament that fucked it up, and I would say effed it up. But okay, long story short, the supporting beams, the internal supporting beams, like the vertical ones that are in this house, are wooded ones that are approximately square foot, and they're solid freaking wood. They're not shaved or anything like that. Like, they're shaved and they're square, but you get splinters off them without even trying. Like, you wouldn't even have to try to get splinters. I have upstairs and down here actually. And the printer got messed up. It was the filament's fault. I don't know how the hell it happened, but the filament kinked itself, which messed up the print, disconnected itself. Then I had to cut it off, which totally messed it up, because then I was being too conservative with feeding it back through, and and then it still wasn't feeding properly, and then the kink came back somehow. Like, the kink never went away, but it was sort of like, okay, I had to sort of deal with this. So I was trying to work it out. The kink was still there, but I didn't know it because I couldn't see, because I'd fed it back through, but apparently it hadn't lined up. It had gone through the tube after the feeder, and because the way it works is you have, and this is hard to explain without actually having a photo of it or something, but when you feed the filament through the printer, or at least through this one, because I know that there's a lot of printers that are different than this, including ones that were at my high school, which we had 3 of them, and none of them, well, 2 of them I think were identical practically. They were just different makes and models or whatever, but a lot of printers are different in how they work. But the this one, you feed it through from the left, and the whole feeder thing, where the plastic comes out of, and where, like, for printing, and the like the feeder and the tube and everything, it's all the same mechanism on this thing. It's all the same assembly. It's all the same sort of box thing that's on both ends of the track that goes up and down and side to side for printing. And the what's it called? The oh my god, I'm trying not to fall asleep here because I've literally been up all day and I'm way past my bedtime because I just came off insomnia. And when you feed the stuff through, you have to pinch a you have to pressing a spring mechanism so that a gear opens up that that's motorized, that feeds the plastic through, like it feeds the filament through, and it's on the back side of the feeder for the printer. And the problem is that because that kink was there, again, it wasn't even my fault that this happened, because I have no idea how the hell that kink got in the filament, because I hadn't changed a damn thing with it since I got it, and it worked perfectly when I set it up the first time. And it had been moved once, but it was kept in the same condition. Like I didn't change a single thing. I just put the computer box on top of the front of the printer, put the table all the way back, and I just carried the whole thing up. So the only thing I had to reset was the tape, was the why am I thinking of staplers? The disable steppers. It was the steppers that I had to reset or whatever, which I forgot how they work, so I really messed that one up. I just broke the printer that way, but either way. The kink wasn't gone in the filament, so I ended up having to literally jam it in, and after that was actually successful, it managed to unwind itself twice. And when I mean that, I mean, for whatever reason, whether it's because there was no tension or it wasn't actively going through the feeder and coming out as like printed filament, I don't know what the hell the problem was. Because I've never actually had experience with this problem before. As much as I've worked with 3D printers, I've never had this experience before. And Espanol, compadre. I don't know why you're asking me to speak Spanish. The stupid, yeah, your name is in Spanish. Like Carmelo might be, but Cameron. Actually, you might be. Cameron spelled differently there. Spelled it 2 ways. I apologize if I am totally wrong. If you're Spanish, I apologize. My brain is literally turning off minute till closing time. So when the printer stops, because I kept trying to print something, and I'm guessing it's because there wasn't any tension in the filament. So when it was pausing and it reset to its home position, it was literally, it comes out at 11, the Modern Warfare update, Season 4 update comes out at 11 p.m. Pacific time tonight, and it comes out Eastern time 2 a.m. tomorrow morning, like in 3 hours from now, because that's difference between Pacific and Eastern time. I'm in Pacific, so it's technically releasing right now, actually, because it's 11. And I will be restarting the game, and if the update starts, then I will be switching to GTA or whatever, and it'll be about that. If YouTube lets me, because the new live stream format and setup and everything is so freaking bad. It hasn't changed a bit since like a year and a half ago, and I'm so glad I haven't had to deal with it. It's a pain in the ass not doing live streams. However, limited Wi-Fi and oh yeah, I live in the middle of nowhere with bad reception, so that would account for the fact of it saving my ass with having to upload everything manually. Anyway, the every time the feeder would reset to the home position on the printer, the tension would release. It would go the gear that feeds the filament through the feeder would literally wind it back out, like it would reverse the filament direction. Like, I think at one point it did it by like a full 3 centimeters or something at one point, and it just tore the whole thing. It just disconnected it entirely, and I got so pissed off when that happened. Because I've been fighting with the damn thing all day, and it was like 6 p.m. that night, and I'm just like, oh fuck, no. And then it decided to kink. Like the kink came back, because of course it wasn't fed through anymore, because I had already cut it off and refed it and everything, and it kept coming out. I forgot that the filament was still kinked at the very end. I fed it through the gear. I start the print. It gets 5 minutes in. Or is it 15 minutes in? It's somewhere. It has a 5 in it. I know that. It wasn't 15 minutes. That's for damn sure. And I get up from TV to check on it. the washer that is, because it has like this holding thing that the tube attaches to, because it has the gear that feeds the filament in, that feeds it through to the feeder. That's at a set rate, so that it feeds through evenly and there's no skipping or anything like that. Like, it has to go in a certain way. You can't do another way. You can't bend the filament or whatever. Like, you can't do that. And it and it has like the block, because the way the plastic is built on these stupid printers is more bizarre than the metal framing is, which, by the way, is not it's not what's it called? It's not I'm not buying you the battle pass. Have you seen my sub count? I don't make money. I gotta get to 1,000. Like, seriously, I cannot believe there's 10 people watching, but if I made money off YouTube like I did when I started the channel before it became TOS, the privacy policy, I would be moved out already, living on my own. Like, that's how pissed off I am about that. Polo FN, update got delayed, and comes out in an hour. Let's clear this up. Comes out at 11 p.m. EST tonight. And 2 a.m. EST June 11. There we go. And so there's like this thing that holds the tube that goes from the feeder to the like, it goes from the gear that feeds it to the takes the filament and winds it to the feeder, and then there's the feeder. It's really hard to say feeder for two different things, but you get the point. And that tube got separated because the kink in the filament. Again, don't know how the hell that got there, because it wasn't me, and the setup never changed. It just appeared, and it pulled the washer out that was on the other end of it that holds the thing in. So the tube got disconnected mid-print, and so you have, like, I think the total length of filament that I had sticking out the damn thing in the middle of the printer was like a half foot. Like, it was wound all the way out. Like, the damn thing, I had it when I pulled the thing back. I literally just kept pulling. I actually ended up pulling the whole thing right out of the feeder and right out of the whole gear and everything, just because what's it called? Just because I was so pissed off. I almost punched the beam in my room. I'm not even joking. I almost punched the freaking beam in my room. It was so bad. Okay, let us see. I'm gonna do a quick exit of the game. We're going to see if the update is commencing, and the update is launching. Pinching data indices, 49 of those. Initializing. How big is the update, guys? The update is downloading 45.01 gigabytes remaining. Okay, so we now have the update going. I cannot post a photo of it. Actually, what I will do right now, though, is I will invite share link. The link I just posted in the chat is for my Discord server, which, by the way, is not suspicious or anything. There's a good number of people in it. I have a lot of friends in it. Everyone's friendly. And there's constant updates. It's a fully active server. I'm in it all the time. I am now going to GTA or Apex. those are the options because I'm not risking running a live stream with BMG. It's gonna take way too damn long. Like legitimately. Um, I don't think people get that I do moderate the server myself. Like I moderate live streams and everything myself if I don't have a friend in here. So, and even then I do monitor it. So, okay. I am going to launch GTA and skip the title name. Because specifically at the moment, I do not need really update available. Fine, I'll restart you as well. Oh man. Actually, how much is MW3 on Steam? Actually, is that still in my wish list? Might be. Nope. Store. I really want MW3 on PC. MW3. Nope, not MW4. Sorry. MW3. Really? Is it really have to be searched by modern? Yeah, Modern Warfare 3. It's on my wish list, yet it's hidden. That's beautiful. It's like a hidden item on my Steam wish list. It says 3, but there's only 2 items. Jesus Christ. Buy Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Oh, that's the Never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm like, damn, that's a big bundle. The Modern Warfare 3 bundle is $99.99. Includes 5 items. I really freaking want this game on PC so bad, but it's always full price. It's never lower. Never lower than full price. Okay, we'll launch GTA 5 while I'm looking at this. What downloaded? Oh, there's a 6 Siege update, and there is a... Ooh, that's scheduled, and I'm not playing 6 Siege anyways right now, so who cares? Can I add it to wishlist? No. I saved $11.96 by spending $100. Wow. I always wanted all the collections for MW3 and stuff, honestly. I always did. MW3 was my bitch. And I mean that as far as like competitively goes. Like I owned that game. I went pro on it. I got back in the days of being hacked, I actually managed to not only, let's see if GTA load before I have it auto, and now I just need to edit the title. Nope. Nah, fudge. Go. There we go. There we go. Let's do this. Oh man. Yep. Mine is downloading as well. Yeah, it's supposed to. It came out 13 minutes ago, and I'm now on GTA 5, as you can tell. I have updated title. I don't do clickbait for the life of me. If I do clickbait, then it's purely coincidental by accident. Even then, I try to change it unless there's a reason not to. Oh my god, my back hurts. I really need a. Maybe that's what I need to do is raise my monitor. I might be using a proper desk chair, and all it's going to do is make me higher, not shorter. So, I mean, what the hell's the point? Actually, should I try raising my monitor? That'd be a weird one. No, I'm not going to. That'll kill me. Yeah, it could. Yeah, I'll think about it later. I don't want to know you guys with the same BS. Oh, man. Is the volume? Oh, no, because I have GTA sound off. I'm an idiot. Nope. There we go. I turned GTA sound off because I was listening to music and I was recording, and I didn't want to have to deal with the game. There we go. Every time I restart the computer, it resets the all the main application. Well, depends on the application, but it resets application sounds by default. So I always have to go into sound settings whenever I restart the computer and actually make sure that like the games that I'm launching specifically are at 100%, and that Firefox is at 100% volume, because it doesn't always do that. Like I launched it the last time, it was at 60, I think. And the time before that was like 49 or something. And I'm like, okay, no wonder I can't hear it. Or no, was it 29 before? Like, well, gee, no wonder it's muted. Oh man. Actually, I am going to. Here. There we go. I've been, as I mentioned earlier, cleaning my room all day because I have family and a family friend that are coming, and the family friend is staying in my room because I have the entire basement to myself. So actually, I need to respond to that before. It's been so long since I friggin' did a stream. Why you crack so much? You're not leaking, right? Can't fucking see. No, you're not. So damn hard to see. Honestly, that's what you need to do. What was that band-aid on in the first place? Oh, because of that cut. Damn it, band-aid. That was doing nothing for me. That's one off. Look like garbage. Hey, we're online. I'll leave this on for a little bit longer. If anyone has any suggestions of anything to do, I do have money, and I am rank 348 and a third a recorder, so, and I am totally loaded with properties and vehicles. So as far as missions or whatever, we're going to be focusing on that. If anyone has any suggestions or ways, I really need to I need to tie those damn cords up. Lately I keep tripping over my mouse cord because it's a wired mouse. It was an upgrade from my old one, which was really good, but it was old and it was sticky and it had issues. So I was going to buy $30 Microsoft wireless mouse, and you have it for like 4 or 5 years. I'll just put my vehicle to stop not spawning in right away.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
I want office garage. I want a Jeep. Actually, screw it. I'll get the stupid. I'll get a bike. Don't crash on me, mate. Get the bike. Where's the bike?
I'll get there as
I'm
soon as
maxed
I
out the
can.
slightest. Actually, it might be, but either way, I just want to get this challenge done, because by the time the challenge is done, I'll have gotten a new vehicle. I just want to get money. Plus, I don't want to gotten a score, so it doesn't really matter at the moment anyway. I don't want to get killed by this prick. Pixel just texted saying COD update out, Pixel. Just stream the damn thing. Ow! Talk about 0 to 100, 100 to 0 in 0 seconds flat. Jesus. There was no ragdoll or anything. That tree stopped me dead. $52. I'll take it. This is not the bike to try wheelies on, but I don't really care about winning. Just happen to... Really? See, this is where I get clumsy. And second place is going to be trying, and the other guy is going to try to be a frick at the same time, so... People didn't start trying until... ooh. 74. I didn't even know I was actually doing it. That's sick. Okay, that wasn't... No way, I'm dead. I didn't die. That fucking prick. I knew he was gonna come in first. What are you running from? What are you running for? What are you running for? Fucking bike. Really, I'm in third? Oh, go suck a kite. Jesus Christ. Oh, suck a kite. They cheated to do that. They have so much problem and then all of a sudden they get those scores, they fucking cheated. 4 grand. Kiss my ass. I hate it when this happens. That's half the reason I don't do challenges in GTA is because of that shit. No one does it until you start doing it with like a minute left, and then all of a sudden you're like not even on the list. Get like 1,500 bucks, like 4 grand instead of like a minimum of like 7. It's like, come on, mate. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna text Pixel. Jesus. You have Discord, why aren't you connecting anymore? Seriously? Discord's not. Am I literally taking up all the bandwidth or something? I would have assumed I'd heard something from upstairs if I was, but... Discord ain't loading. Holy crap. That's bizarre. And then YouTube resets. I think I'm taking up all the bandwidth with this stream.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. Dude. Okay. I have to end this stream. All the bandwidth is gone. Nothing's loading anymore. I'm going to end it. Thank you so much for joining. Join the Discord server if you want the latest COD updates, because we have bots that do that. We have great community in the thing. We're all active, and do play with Pixel's in there. I do, however, want to talk to him, which I can't do right now because YouTube's not loading. It's been loading for like a minute. I'm gonna do a stream. I'm gonna do a recording when the stupid update comes out and it actually launches, like when I can play it, and do a full overview of that. It'll all be one recording, as it always is. And the what's it called? The stupid if I stay on GTA, I'll record GTA. Subscribe, because it's always appreciated. And I'm not saying that because I'm a small channel. I am saying that because, quite literally, it is always appreciated. And have a great night or day, and peace out.